All right. And I think we are a go. Yep, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for race 33 of 36 as we're in VIVA Las Vegas for the round of 8 opener. This 1.5 mile and a half racetrack, the second to last mile and a half race for these NASCAR drivers, and the pressure is at its peak as these drivers have to either win to get into the championship race at Phoenix or have a solid day, get stage points in order to make the round of 4, the championship 4 at Phoenix. Who will it be at Las Vegas? Time to go racing. Time to get the command. Here we go. Barry Odom. Crank him up, gang. Crank him up. And the engines roared to life in Gambling City in Viva Las Vegas. Yep, for Ryan Blaney, he's starting at the tail end of the field after crashing out in practice. So he's in a backup car. So it's going to be a last to first challenge if Ryan Blaney wants to have a shot to win it this thing. But 38 of NASCAR's best come to life here in Viva Las Vegas. The South Point 400 from Las Vegas Motor Speedway coming up next. What up, random NASCAR fan? How you doing? Hello, I'm probably not going to watch the stream too much because I'm going to watch the race. That's fine, Carsboy95. Enjoy the race. Rooting for Truex and Kyle Busch today. Yeah, I got my eyes on Truex as well, even though he's no longer part of the playoffs, but he's got nothing to lose. I still hope that he can get at least one more win before he hangs up the helmet for full time. And for Kyle Busch, he's starting P20. And I'm really hoping that Kyle Busch at least keeps his winning streak alive because he's had a tough season overall. How am I feeling about Chase Elliott today? I'm hoping that he gets at least some stage points to take away some pressure, but the pressure is up at its peak right now, as I said. So Elliott's going to have to do more than just be consistent if he wants to make the championship 4. He's going to have to get some winning speed and be there at the end to win this race. But we'll see what happens. And John Bennett, Kyle, how do you think you can win in your home race? Fuck you! I'm Kyle Busch! I'm the best there is! Yeah, that was a Michael Rooks impression when he used to do his Kyle Busch shorts. What in the hell kind of Michael Moops impression was that? Well, Michael Rooks used to do shorts after he does shorts like every week after NASCAR races, and sometimes he does like Kyle Busch impressions. And when he does his Kyle Busch impressions, he starts off with "fuck you." When he pretends to be an interviewer, he goes into his Kyle Busch impression like this. Kyle, what do you think you can do to win this race? Is there a chance you can still keep your winning streak alive? And then Moobs goes, "Fuck you! I'm Kyle Busch! I'm the best there is!" Something like that. It's hilarious. Grandpa, I get to own an Xfinity car next year. Ty, you're still part of Joe Gibbs Racing. It's only one car that you're owning. I still own most of the team. But Michael Rooks is quite the character, not gonna lie. Can I own all four cars, please, Grandpa? No, Ty, you're still too young. Even though you're in your early 20s, you're too young. All right, well, back to the action on track. The cars are starting to roll out onto the track. Yeah, I call this city Gambling City because of the amount of casinos that are there in Las Vegas. Hold on a minute. All right, now for the starting lineup. Christopher Bell on the pole for today's race. And on the outside of him, Toyota teammate Tyler Reddick. Then in row 2, you got Alex Bowman, who got DQ'd after initially being in the round of 8, but got DQ'd after the Roval. But he's looking to play spoiler today. And on the outside of him, it's Denny Hamlin. Ready from 8 wide racing. Yeah, I hope this is good. I hope this will be a good race as well, NASCAR Fan 33. And it looks like the cars are now starting to line up to go down pit road to test their pit speeds. And the rest of the top 10, I think it was Kyle Larson who's starting in 5th spot, and Carson Hocevar starting in the 6th spot. I saw. Then I think it was Ross Chastain, Ty Gibbs, William Byron, and Joey Logano rounding out the top 10. That's what I think I saw on the starting grid. And Logano, he's mostly being known for being in the championship 4 on even number years. So we're in the round of 8 now, and the only way he gets into the round of 8 usually is if he wins the first race of the round of 8. He's done it in 2018, 2020, and now 2022. won the first race of the round of 8 to punch his ticket into the championship 4. Well, this is 2024 now, so maybe Logano gets into the championship 4 once again by winning the first race of the round of 8? Question mark. That's yet to be determined. All right. But you got Adam Stevens feeling confident behind the pit box for Christopher Bell. But it's all going to come down to strategy at the end of this race, and who will have the right gambling strategy in VIVA Las Vegas. And I think the drivers are getting the 1 to go signal, so we're going green this time by, or next time by, as a matter of fact. Beautiful weather at Las Vegas. Yep, lights out on the pace car. We're going green this time by. Yep, we'll see if Logano can deliver once again on an even number year. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. As the pace car is about to make the hard left turn onto pit lane. Here they come off turn 4. And pace car makes the dive onto pit road. Crowd is on its feet, and the round of 8 is about to get underway. No longer 12 drivers, it's now 8 drivers fighting for a championship. Going through the restart zone, and the South Point 400 from Las Vegas gets the green flag. And already, Chase Dillon making it 3 wide on the top side, not wasting any time as they go down the backstretch, the Nellis straightaway for the first time. Right up against the wall. Is that Ty Gibbs? Right up against the wall. Everybody fanning out 2, 3 wide as they come up to the straightaway. Christopher Bell leads the first lap. Grandpa, I almost got into the outside wall in the backstretch. Ty, it's early in the race. What do you expect? As you saw right there, a couple of drivers were using the bottom apron lane on the front stretch. No out of bounds here at this racetrack. You could go down close to the grass on the apron to try and make up track position. Oh. Oh, Carson Hocevar getting a strong push from Martin Truex Jr. Oh, 3 wide. Logano down low. Hocevar in the middle. Truex on top. And Truex takes the 8th spot away, but Logano's trying to fight back. Still not clear yet of Hocevar. Now he is. Now he's on the bottom side of Truex. Oh. Whoa! Hang on to it, Carson. Oh my. Whew! Wow, that was close off turn 4. And already Chase Elliott up to P12, attacking already in the early stages of this race. Going by Hocevar for 11th. Okay. Mm-hmm. There's Ryan Blaney, who started dead last after qualifying in practice. As Lee Diffie just said, he made up only 7 spots, now 8 spots, as he gets by Chase Briscoe, a driver who was just eliminated from the playoffs. Was that Ware or LaJoy that made the save in the back? Um, I know which car you were talking about because I saw him get squirrely as well. Let me see. That was LaJoy. That was Corey LaJoy. And this is what I was talking about during practice. Left rear tire goes flat on Blaney's car, pancakes the left side of that car. I wasn't sure if Blaney was going to race today because he had a backup car. What do you mean? Oh, he hit the wall driver's side. Oh, so you thought he might have had concussion like symptoms or something like that? Oh, I see what you're saying now, John. I see what you're saying. Homestead next weekend? Yep, next weekend they're off to Homestead Miami Speedway for the third to last race of this season. And next year, Homestead will be moved up to the March date because for 2026, Homestead placed a bid to get the season finale date back to possibly be the season finale for 2026. So fingers crossed when that happens, if and when that happens. Yeah, Homestead will need a big renovation. That's why Homestead is on the March date for next year to possibly get renovations to possibly hold the season finale date again in 2026 if that happens. Meanwhile, got a battle for fifth starting to heat up as Denny Hamlin has been run down by Kyle Larson. Larson trying to go for 3 in a row, trying to go 3 races in a row at Las Vegas with wins. But right now up front, it's all Christopher Bell who continues to lead the way at Vegas.
Before taking breast treatment for my COPD, I had bad days. Days ruined by flares. That could permanently damage my lungs. Then I talked to my doctor about breast treatment, and I noticed things changed. Breast treatment gave me better breathing. Starting within 5 minutes, my lung function improved. Breast treatment also helped improve my symptoms. It was even proven to reduce flare-ups, including those that could send me to the hospital. Now, I worry less about bad days and enjoy more good days. Breast treatment won't replace a breast inhibitor for sudden breathing problems. It's not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take breast treatment if prescribed. Breast treatment may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsening breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, progress urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Can't afford your medication? AstraZeneca may be able to help. Ask your doctor about breast treatment for COPD. Collection of coaches you can't get enough of. Bootleg, Quinn, and Sue. The best coach in the people coach. Your favorite coaches in one place. Don't call now. Because they're only available on NBC. Get in when you can. The Voice tomorrow. Now on NBC and VIVA.
Yep, round 33 of 36. Alright, and we're back. Look at that shot of downtown Vegas, the Strip. And that shot of Nellis Air Force Base, not too far from the track, actually. And up front, it's still Christopher Bell, who continues to show the way at Vegas, holding a solid 2.1 second lead over Tyler Reddick, and it's Alex Bowman, Kyle Larson, and Ross Chastain, the top 5. Then it goes down to Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, William Byron, Chase Elliott, and Austin Cindric rounding out the top 10. And another thing to note here, guys, is as the race goes on, the track will change. Even though it's still bright sunny outside, the track is gonna change as the race goes on. So these drivers will have to make plenty of strategy changes if they want to have their car running as best as they can. That's something to keep in mind about. Yep, that's right. There will be marbles on the track. And they've done it so far. They've done that so far, running in the 8th spot. I hope you're right, Alan Gustafson. I hope you're right. And speaking of, there's Ryan Blaney. Speaking of that, I was just noticing on the bottom tack that Ryan Blaney has picked up 16 spots after starting dead last in 37, and he's all the way up to 21st spot. Now he's coming up on Michael McDowell, trying to get inside the top 20, and he will do so. No contest. Meanwhile, we got a three-way battle for the 8th spot. As Chase Elliott is starting to lose a bit of momentum when he was trying to get by Ross Chastain. Now William Byron's going up the top side to get around Chase Elliott, and he's being hounded down by Austin Cindric. Yeah, that's what I meant to say, a four-way battle for the 7th spot, because Ross Chastain is really holding up these guys. And here comes Byron to the bottom side of Chase Elliott. Gotta keep an eye on that battle. It's going to be a 7-way battle soon, but unfortunately we can't see it now because they're going to full screen commercial. Well, Gen 7 is terrible? I wouldn't go that far, NASCAR Fan 33. I wouldn't go that far. I mean, its bread and butter tracks are mostly mile and a halves, but for short tracks and road courses, they still need desperate work. I keep saying, more horsepower, please, to NASCAR, but NASCAR's like, no, we like what we're seeing. You're not getting any horsepower because it's expensive. Psh, expensive my ass. Taking it easy. Did you mean to say taking it easy instead of talking it easy, John? Okay. All right. There. That's it. Yeah, stage one is usually just everybody trying to settle into position. Oh, green flag pit stops are happening. Got pit stops happening, boys. Hold on. Larson down and away. The 10.2, Logano with a 9.2, Hamilton with a 13.2, Cindric, Elliott 9.2 and 9.6, Chastain with a 9.6, Byron's down and away, and many more coming in. Oh, watch out, Blaney. Oh, watch out, watch out. Everybody trying to merge back in traffic, merge back in line. Yep, we'll see, John. We'll see, John. And here comes the leader, Christopher Bell, making his first service of the day. That's pretty interesting about Christopher Bell not taking the first pit stall at the exit of pit road, so he can just get out of his pit stall and just gas it all the way. That's pretty interesting if you ask me. And Reddick down and away. And there's Ryan Blaney, who has yet to make his pit stop. He's currently the leader right now, but he has to make a pit stop. Hoping for a yellow. This is a different strategy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Watch out. Eric Jones. That could have been disastrous. And Hamilton will do so. And nope, Blaney's still not coming in. Well, Cody Ware pits. And so did Shane Van Gisbergen. So Blaney's the only guy left that has yet to pit. Or is he trying to split the stage in half? Nope, here he comes. Here he comes. Yep, so Blaney was splitting the stage in half, it seems like. Yep, down the middle, as he just said. And Blaney's down and away. 9.2 second stop. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, what went on here? Whoa, yep. Those bumps on the bottom side of turns 1 and 2, those bumps can be treacherous at this racetrack, especially in turns 1 and 2. Yeah, definitely. Those bumps in turns 1 and 2 really shows how much this track has aged. I would recommend that Las Vegas Motor Speedway gets a repave sooner or later, but I doubt that's going to happen in the future. And keep in mind that Las Vegas, the last time that Las Vegas Motor Speedway got a reconfiguration was in 2006. After the cup race at Las Vegas that took place in March of 2006. And the first race on the repave was the Truck Series race in the fall of that same year in 2006. The Chicken Big Mac? That sounds interesting. At McDonald's.
COPD hasn't been pretty. It's tough to breathe. It's tough to keep wondering. This is as good as it gets. But Trilogy has shown me that there's still beauty. Because with 3 medicines in 1 inhaler, Trilogy keeps my airways open and prevents future flares. With 1 dose a day, Trilogy improves lung function, so I can breathe more freely all day and night. Trilogy will replace rest inhalers, breathing problems. Tell your doctor if you have a condition of high blood pressure before taking it. Do not take Trilogy more than prescribed. Trilogy may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor for some breathing, chest therapy, non-intense problems, breathing, vision changes, or ask your doctor about what's taking Trilogy for COPD, because breathing should be enough.
These places open for business! This Mary is your sister? I thought you'd be older. And Irish.
Another chance. You are a good person.
Don't compliment me when I'm mad. Everybody's always sweet. I don't trust my neighbors.
These plays. Try it out and we see it anytime. Reminder that Xfinity Tour is the fastest connection to every NASCAR race. You can enjoy ultra flag streaming, multiple Wi-Fi coverage for free flag ticket. This is Xfinity. Great on the good stuff.
All right, and we are back.
For sure, lots of fun to be had. It's not so much fun right now for the Yahoo number 11 of Denny Hamlin. He's down 9th position from his starting spot.
Oh,
One that goes down to his first pit stop.
oh, what happened here? What happened here? Right front looked very slow on Hamlin. Oh, yep. Left rear troubles. Trouble getting the left rear tight enough on the 11 car. Oof. Dang. And Hamlin's dropped from 9th to 13th. I mean 4th to 13th. So what happened? Denny Hamlin during the pit stops, his pit crew was once again slow on changing tires, a bit slow on the right front, but the left rear was the one that they were slowest on, trying to get the left rear tire tightened enough. You cannot be making those mistakes. Oh, your phone died? Ouch. But yeah, that's what happened. Denny Hamlin's pit crew once again having troubles. Hmm.
Tyler Reddick, that's been unchanged pretty much all the race long. Where is Blaney? He's got back to 20th.
Yep, Blaney in 20th, back to where he was originally, back to where he basically was when green flag pit stop started. Stage 1 mid, but it could get better at stage 2 and 3. Yeah, that's how it usually goes for these races in the next gen eras. I mean, in the next gen cars. It could quite possibly say the same for trucks and Xfinity. I don't know. That's just me. Huh. That's fine. Yeah, Cody Ware's in this race. Blech. Ouch. Not good for Byron. Not looking good early on for Byron, as he's done that before green flag pit stops happened. Before green flag pit stops happened, he was running 8th, it seemed like, when pit stops happened. Now he's in the 11th spot. And he's trying to chase down Truex to get back inside the top 10, which he's trying to do right now, trying to pull up alongside. Side by side down the back stretch comes Byron. Oh, and he will do so. Trying to get 2 for 1 as he's working on Keselowski now. Well, actually, yeah, Keselowski. Yeah, all right. Oh, Byron kind of slipped up. Now he's under attack from Truex once again. And Truex will take the 10th spot away from Byron. Took it back. Yeah, and SVG and Jimmy Johnson. Yep, they are also in this race, too. We're looking at Alex Bowman right now, running in the third spot. Has about an 8 tenths of a second advantage over Kyle Larson, who's running fourth. Oh, caution! Car in the wall up there. Who is that? Oh, it's Austin Dillon. A lot of damage to the front end. A lot of damage to the 3 car. Wow, look at the nose of that car. It's really crushed in. Here he comes. Dillon's climbing out of the car. Oh, finger point? Who was Dillon pointing his finger at? What happened here? Whoa! Wow! Jeez. The car just turned right. Oh, Hemrick? Hemrick got in the back of it? That's kind of hard to tell from that angle. But man, that was a nasty shot that Dillon took to the outside wall. Mm-hmm. Oh, Austin Dillon crashed out. Got a tap from Daniel Hemrick, they said, and he went nosed hard into the outside wall. That's what happened. That's why we're under caution. There's Dillon and Hemrick behind him. Yep, right there is the contact. Oh, hard shot. Hard shot into the outside wall. And stage 1 not done yet. We still got 15 laps to go. This could get interesting for the end of stage 1, but we'll see. We'll see. He's wearing a Simpson hybrid that potentially saved him? Where did you see that, John? Where did you see that?
Rollins is even lying about himself. These are paid actors. Rollins is acting too. Exposed for greatly exaggerating his prosecutor record. Rollins pushed plea deals and reduced sentences for dangerous criminals. And Rollins' tax increase raises gas prices 90 cents a gallon. False attacks, reduced sentences, higher taxes. That's the real Rollins.
Yep, and pit stops happening under caution. Just finishing up their services. Oh, a lot of drivers took about half the top half the top 10 took 2 tires. That being Truex, Byron, Keselowski, Buescher, and Hamlin. Those drivers on 2 tires. Oh, an onboard shot from Dylan. Oh, wow. Wow. That is a shot.
Before taking rescue for my COPD, I had bad days. Days ruined by flares. I could permanently damage my lungs. Then I talked to my doctor about breaststroke, and I noticed things changed. Breaststroke gave me better breathing. Starting within 5 minutes, my lung function improved. Breaststroke also helped improve my symptoms. It was even proven to reduce flares, including those that could send me to the hospital. Now, I worry less about bad days and enjoy more good days.
Breaststroke won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It's not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breaststroke if prescribed. Breaststroke may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsening breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Can't afford your medication? AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Ask your doctor about Breaststroke for COPD.
Please get a bag. It's a chicken Big Mac. A chicken Big Mac? That's not a Big Mac. Actually, it is. It's not a Big Mac. A chicken Big Mac. Get it while you're here.
So much greater than it's fruit want. Golden place.
My favorites.
Get Xfinity Screensaver with Netflix, Apple TV Plus, and Peacock included for only $15 a month. You know what's crazy?
Too many wings in the car.
Isn't that weird?
That's your car.
It's fine in the end.
Any meme for that? I'm gonna have to think about that. Still got time to think about that. We're still early in this race, so stay tuned. We'll see. Hemrick Guangdong Tigers. I don't think that's gonna be a Guangdong Tigers meme, to be honest with you, John. I don't know. I'll think of something. Oh, here's Hemrick's on board. We'll see from here, from this shot now. I think Hemrick tried to make a move to the inside, and Dillon was already shooting to the bottom. Yeah, that was kind of a racing deal. That was a racing deal. Ah, but that was still a tough hit to the outside wall. Oh, trouble for Eric Jones. There's no wheel. There's no tire on Eric Jones's car. What? What happened? What did the... Was the tire not tied on? Was it... How did they mess that up? How did you mess that up? And now they're back. Now he's back underway. That was odd. There's Eric Jones back there. Yep, there goes the tire. He picked a fine time to leave a loose wheel. All right, here we go for the restart. Just 10 laps remaining in stage 1. Green flag, Truex on the jump. Look at Christopher Bell and Tyler Reddick already fanning out, trying to get down. Hamlin gets a poor jump on those 2 tires. There was Kyle Busch. Whoa, tight squeeze. Hamlin up against Larson. 4 wide back there. Somehow we made it cleanly through the first lap on this restart. Oh my! That was tight off the corner as Hamlin's trying to hang on for dear life with those 2 tires, but it's not doing any favors for him. Oh, watch out, Chastain! Bowman's underneath you, dude. Here goes Chase Elliott underneath Denny Hamlin as we got a battle for the lead now as Tyler Reddick going around the outside of Mark Truex Jr. And he's going to take the advantage. Whoa, hang on to it, Chase. Hang on to it. Yep. Classic Austin Dillon. Just flat out wrecked me. But that was just a slight tap. It's not like he absolutely drove through Austin Dillon. It's not like Hammer absolutely drove through him. Come on. Yeah, yeah, that's true. He could have gotten hurt. Yep. Battle for second going on now as Martin Truex Jr. has been hounded down by teammate Christopher Bell, and he's going for the second spot, side by side, and that's all happening behind Tyler Reddick. All right, final lap in stage one. There's Ryan Blaney, already up into the 17th spot, working on Noah Gragson, trying to get the 17th spot away from Gragson. And Blaney will do so. But meanwhile, coming off turn number 4, Tyler Reddick is going to win stage number 1. All right, stage 2. Stage 1 is now in the books. Stage 2 coming up next. Patrick snore or no? It'll probably be the nice meme for this time. It'll probably be the nice meme for this one, for the stage 1.
Serious side effects, including penile fracture or other serious injury during erection, and severe allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis. Seek help if you have any of these symptoms. Do not have any sexual activity during at least 4 weeks after each treatment cycle. Sudden vacuum reactions and pain can happen after treatment. Tell your doctor if you have a bleeding condition or take blood thinners, as risk of bleeding bruising at the treatment site is increased. Tens of thousands of men have been prescribed Xiaflex. Make an appointment with a Xiaflex trained urologist. Visit BenCare.com to find one today. Introducing the Wendy's Krabby Patty Comeback Burger. It has fresh, never frozen beef. That's wait for it. Square. Are you ready? And I'm ready. For the Krabby Patty Comeback in your craving, gotta be Wendy's.
Why didn't we choose Safeway? We were loading our SUV when Safeway came right to us, and we could see exactly where they were at with a replacement we could trust.
Schedule free mobile service at safelight.com.
Safely repair, safely replace.
Love your phone without the cost of your current plan. Straight up. Bring the phone you love and one line for $25 a month when you switch to Straight Talk. That's up to half off the price of the competition. Plus, the best part of all, get a $200 credit and phone after 12 months. With Straight Savings, save now, pay later. It just makes sense. Straight Talk. Real unlimited data. Less dollars, more cents. How does the know-it-all feel? With NFL Red Zone on NFL Plus Radio, he hasn't missed a Sunday afternoon touchdown in years. He's watching 7 hours of non-stop football action. And no rest. And with all the end zone analysis and insider intel, Red Zone helps you know it all, know everything that's going on. Hey son, what's the name payment on the NFC part? Which means that with NFL Red Zone on NFL Plus Radio, you too can get football know-it-all.
NBC Sports coverage of NASCAR is brought to you by the South Point Hotel Casino and Spa.
The South Point Hotel and Casino. Look at that. Look at that view.
Let's go places. And like Progressive, say when you bundle motorcycle RV and home insurance, visit progressive.com. For a shop right above the South Point, and we're covering those beautiful shots all day long here in the South Point 400. All right, pit road is about to get ultra.
And they're back on pit road once again. Let's see how this goes. Logano in his pit stall getting serviced up. Two tires for Logano. Bell down and away. Oh, Ty Gibbs gets out first. And Chase Selling right behind him in second. Bowman and Logano all with two tires. Wow. My goodness gracious. Oh, but Hamlin did not stop under that caution. We'll see how this plays out. This is going to be a wild stage 2 beginning. I can already feel it.
Most people got 100% fair skin.
Saw them after the first dose. Serious side effects, suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections, and lower ability to fight them. Problems and inflammatory bowel disease have occurred. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or if you had a vaccine or plan to.
Start to get yourself back.
Ask your dermatologist about themselves.
You like watching things get broken? Like barriers? Vaccines and records. It's playoff season. It's for you.
Join us at Toyota Race. The first thing you think of when you see a pickup truck is this guy. Join us at Toyota Race.
Introducing Travel Whiskey from Buffalo Traces. Travelers will taste it, selected, and perfected to be everything it should be.
Hey, good afternoon, Alessandro. I'm doing well myself. How about you? Stage 1 just ended. Tyler Reddick won Stage 1, and now they just completed their pit stops. And some drivers on 2 tires, but most of the drivers on 4s. So this could be a wild restart for the beginning of Stage 2. And so far, we've had one caution for incident, and that was for Austin Dillon slamming the outside wall after contact from Daniel Hemrick. But other than that, it's been a smooth race so far. Well, what a shot of Allegiant Stadium and a plane taking off in the background. What a shot.
It's been with true professional and true racing. Drivers, start your engines! It's just incredible what he's doing for all the young drivers out there. He's given opportunity that no other manufacturer did. That's the one that cares so much about the sport and about how vehicles perform every single weekend. He has had a huge
You know, Dave Wilson is retiring after this season from Toyota, from TRD. Oh, what's going on with Larson now? What's going on? Oh, piece of aluminum in the nose of Kyle Larson. Ouch. We'll see what happens with that team further down the race. So far in this race, Reddick is looking like his regular season form again. Yeah, for now. For now. But we still got a long way to go in this race. All right, we'll see what happens. Denny Hamlin was the only driver that did not stop under that caution, but the rest of the field behind him are either on 2 tires or on 4s. So we'll see what happens. Here they come to restart zone. Green flag, stage 2 underway. Oh, watch out, Bowman. Logano's underneath you. Nearly 4 wide. That is 4 wide back there. Oh, dear. Watch it, Reddick. Watch it, Reddick. Oh, my. Logano trying to get underneath the Hamlin, and he's going to do it. It's a hornet's nest back there. Oh, Byron trying to get up. Look at Reddick all the way down in the apron. He made about 3 passes on the apron. What about that? Meanwhile, look at Christopher Bell now diving at 3 wide underneath Truex and Elliott, trying to go for the 3rd spot. And he's going to do it. He will do so. Whoa, no! There they go. They're crashing. Whoa, watch it. Reddick! Oh, my gosh! Jeez, Reddick! What?
Are you okay?
Yeah. What? How would... What in the... How? Oh, everybody got tied off the corner. How did Reddick... What? It was that transition from the grass and the mini track. From the grass to the quarter-mile track. That's what sent Reddick's car. Yep, that bump. Oh, wow. Yo. Oh, my gosh. Oh, boy. Reddick's on board. Oh, dear. Hang on, boys. Hang on. And they lost the camera. Yep, the quarter-mile track sent Reddick over. Whew. Oh, my God. My goodness. My goodness. Elliott's on board. Yeah. I think Elliott got arrow-tied because Truex was pushing up. Yeah, right there. Truex kind of pushed up into Elliott, and it was the arrow that sent Elliott into Reddick, who got down and collected Truex. Went down in the grass, and over goes Reddick. Wow. Oh, what happened to Blaney now? What's going on with Blaney now? Whoa! Hmm? 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 Oh, wow. Wow. I don't even know what to say right now. A flip at Las Vegas? What? What? I did not see that coming at all. I did not see that coming at all. Yep, the day. Yep, Reddick's day is pretty much done at this point. Yep. And coming into this race, he and Elliott were the top two in the Latford system for the Winston format, and they are both out of the race. They're both pretty much out of it. But Reddick's damage is much worse. All right, what happened with Blaney? What happened with Blaney? Oh boy. Oh, he got up against the wall. Oh, Cedric was involved as well. We didn't see that because we were paying attention to Reddick tumbling over in the grass. Didn't Joey Gase flip at Vegas in 21? Unfortunately, no good footage of his crash. No, Joey Gase didn't go flipping at Vegas. He just got hard against the outside wall, hit the outside wall hard. His car nearly went over, but didn't go fully over. His car kind of got like this coming off. His car kind of got like this coming off the wall, and just went back on all fours, but never really flipped. Whew, my gosh. Wow. And Elliott got back going again. He's got a lot of damage on his car, but at least he'll still continue. I love being collected in wrecks, especially those that had flips. Not. That's a Chase Elliott impression. Mike, I'm surprised we didn't go to a red flag. I'm surprised this race is still under caution. I'm surprised we're not going under red flag conditions. But man, that was wild. That was wild. Elliott Reddick collects Kozlowski and hang on Reddick, tumbling through the grass. Lands on all four wheels, but his day is done.
Introducing the all-new Sonic Smash. So good, it's about to be your next new favorite.
Yo, I'm not a big fan of change, but I'm willing to try it.
Oh my gosh. Yep, Reddick was one of the favorites to make the championship 4. Yeah, and as I said, John, he was also the Latford points leader for the Winston format coming into this race. Now that he's flipped out at Vegas, the championship's pretty much wide open at this point.
Before taking Restream for my COPD, I had bad days. Days ruined by flare-ups. That could permanently damage my lungs. Then, I talked to my doctor about Restream, and I noticed things changed. Restream can even breathing.
Keselowski's day is also done.
Restream also helped improve my symptoms. I was even proven to reduce flare-ups, including those that could send me to the hospital. Now, I worry less about bad days and enjoy more good days.
Restream won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. This is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Restream if prescribed. Restream may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsening breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Can't afford your medication? AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Ask your doctor about Restream for COPD. More challenge. Tenacious. And a face-off you don't want to miss.
My gosh.
Girl was assaulted and there was pussy on her neck. You gotta take your place on. We're like a video. This is not nonsense. It's a new Thursday NBC Peacock.
A reminder that when you come to Vegas as a race fan, you can stay where the races say. That's the South Point Hotel Casino and Spa. The ultimate pit stop on the Las Vegas Strip. South Point, everything you want. All under one roof. So, that pretty wild crash, that's put us under this most recent caution and right in front of Brad Kelly and Dale Jarrett. Guys, what did you see? What did you make of it? You know, I was just making out with DJ about
Yeah, Elliott's not done for the day. I saw him continuing with a lot of damage. Yeah, Elliott got tied underneath Truex, and that's what caused him to get into Reddick. Keselowski had nowhere to go. Yeah, Keselowski was just an innocent bystander. And that transition from the grass to the quarter-mile track was what sent Reddick flipping. That's what set Reddick flipping. Wow. Just wow. All right, green flag back in the air. Now it's Ty Gibbs up front and Logano side by side with him. All right, Ty Gibbs is pulled out to about 2 callings over Christopher Bell and Logano, who's balanced side by side with Bell, but to no avail as Bell will power around the outside to retain the second spot. Whoa, Ross Chastain splitting it through the middle between Truex and Bowman. Side by side. To no avail, as Truex will still hold on to the 4th spot. Yep. There's Elliott. Yep, those two, Blaney and Elliott, who were involved in that crash, they did make minimum speed, so they'll be able to continue in this race. Well, Larson isn't in the top 10 right now. He's working on it. Yep, there's Reddick. Just came out of the care center. Wow. Wow. Yeah, you're right, Yankees fan 09. The least destroyed flipped car I've ever seen. You're probably right. But even though the car looks less damaged on the exterior, the probably the suspension and the tires, that's probably why Reddick wasn't able to continue. It's probably the suspension that's damaged a lot. Yep, the front end it took him out. The front end took him out. Yep. Man. And Elliott's back on pit road trying to get some additional repairs going. Yep, Elliott's done. So both the drivers in the top two in the Latford system point season are out. Ouch. Elliott's not out of the race. What do you mean? I saw him pulling into the garage area. What are you talking about? But up front, meanwhile, back to this race, Ty Gibbs, he's now being hounded down by teammate Christopher Bell. Oh my. Remember, Ty Gibbs was one of the drivers that took 2 tires under the last pit stop. And now the 4 tires are now taking advantage from Christopher Bell as he charges to the lead. No contest from the teammates. All right, but up front, it's all Christopher Bell who continues to lead the way at Vegas. All right, and we're back, and Denny Hamlin had to make a pit stop. Yeah, as I said, we're back, and Christopher Bell continues to lead as Ty Gibbs has fallen from second to fourth as he has been overtaken by Logano and Truex. As we see Alex Bowman now on pit road now, getting his car serviced up. Why are you angry? Why are you angry that Reddick flipped, Base Tugboat? How come you're angry? And more takers coming onto pit road now. Logano and Truex. Yep, and Busch already. So same with Kyle Busch and now Chris Buescher making his service. Oh. And more takers coming onto pit road now. Chastain, Gibbs, and Byron in for their services. Oh, because of the amount of flips that we already have this season, Base Tugboat? Is that why you're afraid of this race? Yep, Justin Haley and Carson Hocevar in for their service as well. And many more. Harrison Burton, Gregson, Berry, and Jimmy Johnson. Well, Daytona removed the grass on the inside after Ryan Preece's scary flip. So for Vegas to remove the grass on the front stretch, that's kind of tough. That's kind of a tough decision, to be honest. Or probably just make the inside, or probably just make the inside grass like what they did for Charlotte and make it turf. Oh, penalty! Ty Gibbs! Too fast entering. Too fast entering for Ty Gibbs. And Ross Chastain too fast entering as well. Yikes! The speeding police catches two of them, Ty Gibbs and Ross Chastain. Beep, beep! Grandpa! Stop sounding like a pterodactyl! Yep, and Kyle Larson coming onto pit road for his service. No, you were not! No, you were not! Oh, Ty, you couldn't be any more correct. Oh, very slow pit stop for Larson. Yikes. Yikes. Oh, what's going on? Yikes. Man, what is with these chase drivers having a lot of issues today? My goodness. What is going on? What is happening? Yeah, what did happen? My gosh. Man. So the drivers that have yet to pit, by the way, oh, communications. What's going on now? Okay. Not a good look for Larson and his pit crew. Not a good look at all. All right, now Elliott's back out on the racetrack. Yikes. 26 laps down because of that wreck. Ouch. All right, but so far for the top 5 for right now that still need to pit, Daniel Suarez, Michael McDowell, Corey LaJoie, Chase Briscoe. That's the top 4. But man, still trying to regather myself after what we saw early in stage 2 with Tyler Reddick going flipping in the grass. My goodness. Yeah, so Suarez, McDowell, LaJoie, Briscoe, the top 4. And who's in 5th? Shane Van Gisbergen. All right.
Some fantastic aerial shots. There's so many here in Vegas. And there's the latest one, and we must say thanks to Australia.
This is Stratosphere, the Sky Ride. Well, meanwhile, back up front, it's Daniel Suarez continuing to click off laps, but still needs to make a pit stop. So Suarez, McDowell, LaJoy, and Briscoe still need to make their services. Eliminate an entire pit stop? How will that work for those guys? There's Kyle Larson, who had pit road problems who's had pit road problems. Next was pit crew, but he's still 19 points to the good, but he needs to be better than that. Now looking at William Byron. Gotta pay attention to Byron's crew. Gotta pay attention to that. He said just made this thing awesome. What does that mean though? Gotta keep an eye on that. Gotta keep an eye on Byron and his crew. Right there. Larson's 2 laps down. Ouch. All because of those pit road issues that his crew fumbled on. 2 laps down. Ouch. And we're just past halfway in this race, so we'll see what happens for Larson's pit crew and the Larson team from this point out. There's Bell. He'll be 1 lap down anytime. Yeah, probably soon.
Looking back at Truex Jr.
Now Truex going on the attack underneath Christopher Bell, his teammate, as they're quickly catching up on Daniel Suarez right there. This is the battle for provisional P1 if and whenever Daniel Suarez pits. And how about Chris Buescher running in the 5th spot? What a day he is having so far. Oh, now they've caught up to Daniel Suarez. They've caught up to Daniel Suarez now. Suarez is in trouble. Yep, he's going to get overtaken by the Toyota drivers. The 2 Gibbs Toyotas. So back up front, it's Christopher Bell, who has put on a dominant performance so far in this race. But he's not. But right behind him is Martin Truex Jr., who's trying to end off the season on a high note, trying to get at least one more win before he hangs up the helmet for full time. But up front, it's back up to Christopher Bell, leading the way here at Vegas.
National Debt Relief can significantly reduce the amount you owe.
With National Debt Relief, you have a powerful team of most
Call or visit nationaldebtrelief.com to get started. Value Store presents a first of its kind innovation that performs business to factory cleanup, removing up to 100% of the losses. Store your issue to perform right here. The store protects another first time.
That's my team out there. Our network goes down. Lives at stake. Our house.
Mission home.
That's why we partner with Horizon Frontline. The network that truly prioritizes first responders.
We don't worry about getting through. We have the most reliable 5G network in America. Out here, reliability is everything.
Stream or routine. Horizon Frontline delivers.
The number one network choice in public safety. Your mission is our purpose.
first day of battle for you to lead.
Yeah, Reddick is okay. Reddick's fine. He was able to walk out of the infield care center. Man. But that was just crazy. That was crazy. Alright, and we're back, and the top two still remain close to each other. About a 3/10 or 4/10 of a second between the top two, between Bell and Truex. Yikes, Denny Hamlin 21st. He has not had a best day so far. He has not had a good day so far. Yeah, now looking at Kyle Larson, who's currently still 2 laps down. Meanwhile, the battle for the lead is still brewing up between the two JGR teammates. This is for the Stage 2 win. Truex trying different lines to get around Christopher Bell, while Christopher Bell is trying to work his way around the traffic, but he's got Ross Chastain up in front of him. And we all know how hard Ross Chastain is to pass. He has been known as the toughest guy to pass. And here comes Truex, hugging around the bottom side. Not quite there, but he's all over the back bumper of Christopher Bell now. 2 to go in Stage 2. Oh, Todd Gilliland with a tire issue. He's able to make it down to pit road. Well, he entered while pit road was closed, but he has to change tires anyways. But anyways, final lap in Stage 2, and Christopher Bell forcing his way underneath Josh Berry to get around him. Oh, but here comes Truex, but he can't go anywhere. And it looks as though coming off turn number 4, Christopher Bell will win Stage number 2. How about that? How about it? Man. And we still got one more stage left, but man, what a wild turn of events early on in this second stage, as Tyler Reddick goes flipping across the front stretch, and Kyle Larson having pit issues once again by his pit crew. And we still got one more stage left, so Stage 3 is coming up next. All right. Minute back in time for the stage 2 pit stops. Here we go. And here they come. Logano down and away with the 9.6. C. Bell with the 9.4 and William Byron with the 9.8. Oh, Hamlin, more troubles. More troubles with Hamlin. What is happening? What is happening? What did they do this time? Yikes. The left rear once again not tight enough. Not tight enough for the 11 crew. Gosh, man.
So why don't you act like a good sister and get this one?
On second thought, I'll be second. Let's try Savory. Go get your outfit. Other people, comment people.
Looking for a little trouble? Like watching things get broken? Like barriers? Sickness. Season? Suckers holding on to your life. Get yours. It's already like salt drink. Gotta be Wendy's.
Oh my gosh. That's what wounded Blaney's day. And Larson with a disastrous pit stop. Man, come on. Move it. Could you be any slower? For Larson's pit crew. And Hamlin. The pit stop seems good, but the left rear is not tight. The left rear is not tight enough. Gosh. Hamlin's got the pit crew from 2311 Racing, it seems like. My goodness. Hamlin's got 2311 pit crew. All right, here we go. Green flag, final stage underway. We'll see what happens this time. Bell, Logano, and Byron are the only playoff drivers today who have not had any issues so far. Yep. Meanwhile, Martin Truex Jr. on the outside trying to play spoiler. Oh, so is Justin Haley back there in the 7 car. There's Logano. Here comes the chaos. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Whoa, look at this mess back here. 4 wide! Oh dear. Larson not wasting any time. Come on. Come on, watch it, watch it, watch it. Yeah, Larson's still a lap down. He's trying to pass some guys to be the first car in the lead, to be the first car 1 lap down. Larson not wasting any time. Watch out, Gibbs. Got really tight off turn 4. Yep. Now Larson's in 24th. That means he's the first car 1 lap down, but Ty Gibbs trying to fight back on the inside. Oh, where are you going to go, Larson? Where are you going to go? Whoa, got really close. Gibbs got really close off for that time. Now look at this. Watch how close Gibbs to the outside wall. Whoa! My, that was close. Whoa. Wow. Prior to Reddick, when was the last time there was a flip at this track? I would say 1998 Randy LaJoy in the Busch series. That's I think was the last time we had a flip at Las Vegas during a race. Yeah, Christopher Bell taking advantage of all the playoff drivers who've had issues thus far in this race. Whew, my. Feels like NASCAR wants the cars to flip with the Gen 7. Flip with the Gen 7, they have done very little to improve the car. I don't know what to say about that. What are you trying to say, Base Tugboat? I can't understand what you're trying to say. NASCAR went co-part, especially with the charter system? What? Don't you mean corporate? What is that grammar? I'm sorry, but I can't understand what you're trying to say. Okay. Hmm. Hmm.
It's not just about the driver, it's the organization, it's everybody on the team, chief as well. It's about this entire team that works on.
NASCAR cares too much about themselves than the teams and drivers. Take the 2311 and front row lawsuit, for example. I see what you're saying. Yep. They become dictators, as a matter of fact. I mean, at this rate. NASCAR's become dictators at this rate. So I see what you're saying now, Base Tugboat. Yes, something has got to change now. And I so hope 2311 and Front Row Motorsports win the lawsuit. But meanwhile, this is the battle for the transfer to the lead lap. Battle being the last car one lap down to get back on the lead lap. Ty Gibbs gets back around Kyle Larson. And Ty Gibbs is not letting Larson having it very easily. Whoa, Gibbs sideways! Got really tight off turn 2. And Larson's pouncing it back. Oh, man, the battle to get back on the lead lap still getting very heated right now between Larson and Gibbs. But it is definitely fun to watch right now. They're coming up on Daniel Suarez right now and Noah Gragson. Larson trying to use that way up high groove to get a big run off the corners to try to gap himself from Ty Gibbs. And running on board with Denny Hamlin, who is on the lead lap in the 16th spot. And Larson is going to get by Daniel Suarez. But he's still a lap down. But once the caution comes back out, he'll be the first car one lap down to get back on the lead lap. But the question is, when is he going to get that caution? Whoa, Ty Gibbs loose! And around it goes! There goes Ty Gibbs! Spinning to the inside wall. Keep it off the wall. He keeps it off the wall. Caution is out. There's the yellow that I was just talking about. And Larson is the lucky dog. Man, the day has gone from bad to worse for Ty Gibbs. Grandpa! Shut up, Ty! Stop sounding like a pterodactyl again! Yeah, he just lost it. Big plume of smoke. Yep. Yeah, Gibbs just lost it on his own. Did a good job of keeping it off the wall. I'll give him that. All right. All right, here they come. Pit stops. Pit stops. Here we go. Gibbs down. Truex down and away. I guess LaJoie is going to win since Reddick flipped. I don't think Reddick's going to be winning this race based tugboat. He's multiple laps down, so. And besides, that's Justin Haley in the 7. Oh, man. This race has been something. It has been something, all right. I meant that when LaJoy flips, when LaJoy flips, Reddick wins. So with the logic, since Reddick flipped, LaJoy wins. Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I didn't mean to take it literally. I didn't mean to take it literally. All right, coming back to the restart now. It's the Gibbs Toyotas of Seabell and Truex on the front row. Then it's Byron, Bowman, Haley, Busher, Bush, Logano, McDowell, and Chastain, the top 10. We'll see what happens now. Green flag back in the air. Bell on the jump. Oh, Chastain tried to peek out, but not much momentum coming on the outside line. Oh, and Logano just got split by Bush and Chastain. But meanwhile, up front, Christopher Bell pulls out to about 2 car lengths over the battle for second between Truex and Byron. Byron trying to gain the advantage on Truex on the bottom side. He has an edge, and he just clears in front of Truex. Whoa, Buescher going way down low. And Justin Haley trying to hold his position, but it's not going to work. Buescher takes the 5th spot. Whoa, Justin, watch it. Busch has a run on you, dude. Meanwhile, back in traffic, there's Kyle Larson, who just got back on the lead lap. He's trying to work his way through the field. Going underneath Noah Gragson. Here he comes. Oh, he just clears Gragson and McDowell. And look at Eric Jones making it 3 wide underneath the Fords of Gragson and McDowell. Somehow he made it work. Oh, Larson trying to split through the middle between Berry and Hamlin. Now he's going through the middle line. But watch out, he got Hamrick in front of him. Yeah, there's not much contest that Hamlin could do to Larson there. An easy pass that Larson made on Hamlin. Yeah, it has been a disastrous day for Denny Hamlin, especially for his pit crew. It was all thanks to his pit crew, I meant to say. Oh, big run that Hamlin had on Larson. He's going to take that position back. But he's going to lose the momentum once again, and Larson takes that spot back. My goodness. And meanwhile, up front, William Byron has closed into about a 0.3 of a second to within 0.3 of a second on Christopher Bell. And Larson, once again, will hold off the challenge from Hamlin, but he can't go anywhere because the two battling side by side for position, Carson Hocevar and Harrison Burton. Now Burton's going to clear Hocevar. Now Hamlin's under attack from Eric Jones. The second Las Vegas race should be a night race in 2025. I agree as well, Travis Glanton. But unfortunately, from the schedule standpoint, it doesn't seem like the second Las Vegas race for the Cup Series isn't going to be held under the lights, unfortunately. And here comes Byron with a big run on Bell, but Bell chops his nose off, and Bell and Byron lost a lot of momentum because of that. But right now, it's still Christopher Bell up front, but William Byron's not letting him get away. But we'll see what happens.
Any size, anytime. Right here, pants up. Is every 46 a.m. coat? Yeah.
What the fuck?
Collar soft prints, any size.
What the fuck is my bullshit?
You've come a long way to get here.
What?
Guys to see the speedways.
Oh my god. What? Oh my god.
Keep out. Everything we got. You've come a long way. But there's still a lot more to do.
And Kyle Busch takes it over. I think that's the 6th spot from Justin Haley. I think that's the 6th spot that Kyle Busch took away from Justin Haley. Nope, that's the 8th spot. That was for the 8th spot.
Should we please in the car? I love you.
All right, and we're back at Vegas as Christopher Bell still holds on to the lead by about half a second over William Byron. Well, 0.8 of a second over Byron. But guys, look who's in third. I just now paying attention. Look who's in third right now. Alex Bowman. Where did he come from? After being eliminated from the playoffs, he's now in the 3rd spot. After disqualification that took him out of the playoffs after the Charlotte Roval. He's running in the 3rd spot. He's running faster lap times than Byron and Bell. My goodness, yeah, he is coming. Yep, Harrison Burton running in the top 10 right now on speed. Yeah, I'm just looking at the leaderboard. He has gained on William Byron a lot. Bowman has gained on Byron. Gap is now about 0.2 of a second between 2nd and 3rd. My goodness. Well, now it's 0.4. Yeah, Blaney, he's just looking forward to get to the end of this race because it has been a struggle for the 12 team. Yep, and Bowman takes the 2nd spot from Byron. And same thing for Chase Elliott. He's just looking to get to the end of this race. 26 laps down after being caught up in that crash at the beginning of stage 2. He's just limping the car around at this point to get to the end of this race. Oh man. My goodness. And that transition from the grass to the 1/4 mile track. That's what did it for Reddick. Ouch. Bowman is proving that he could be a championship 4 threat if he was still in the playoff battle. Yep. Damn DQ. Why? Why did you have to screw out the situation of having all 4 HMS drivers in the round of 8? Yeah, maybe next year. But I mean, for this year, since Bowman is out of the playoffs now, he doesn't have anything to lose. So it would be very ironic if Reddick wins next week. Oh my gosh. Since he's so good at Homestead, it could happen, but we'll see. All right, pit stops. Buescher's the first to make his pit stop. Possible final stop of the day. And here comes Truex in for his final service of the race. Possible final service of the race. And here comes Larson in for his service. Oh, Bowman's coming in. He's trying to undercut. But that... Yep. Bowman and Blaney in for their services. Same with Justin Haley. And here comes Christopher Bell, the leader, in for his possible final service of the race. And Chastain's in. So that leaves out William Byron, who still has to pit, and many others. We'll see. Suarez, get out of the way, Suarez! Damn! Get out of the way, Suarez! Jeez! And look at that, the undercut. The gap has closed between Bell and Bowman. And Byron just finished his possible final service of the race. So this could be the race for the win. Oh, jeez, watch out. How many laps is it to go? 35 to go this time. They'll be coming to 34 to go next time by. Oh, Priest got way up high. I don't know if he brushed the wall, but he keeps going. Whoa! Car just took off on him. Ouch. Oof. Going through those bumps in turns 1 and 2. Car bottomed out through those bumps. Stay out? Even though you're a lap short? Okay. I don't know how that's going to work for Logano, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, Bowman's trying the high line. Bowman's trying the high line to gain some ground on Bell, but he lost time that time. Now they're coming up on Shane Van Gisbergen. Yep, it all comes down to lap traffic. Man, Christopher Bell has really gapped Alex Bowman by now. Is green flag pit stops done? I don't think so. We got some guys that are trying to make it all the way to the end without stopping, but guys who have already pitted and they're good to the end. So we got a little bit of strategy play going on coming to the end of this race. Mm-hmm. Yep, Christopher Bell is hustling at this point. He is hustling. Whoa! Watch out, McDowell. Nearly took Bell's line away. Okay, they got some guys fuel saving. How will this turn out? How will this turn out? Yep, people are saving fuel trying to get to the end of this race. Yep, this can be bad. It could get bad. There goes Justin Haley right by Denny Hamlin. They're not. Christopher Bell is not wasting any time. He's on the offense. Bell is on the offense right now. All right, 20 to go this time by, and still it's Suarez up front. Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, John Hunter Nemechek, and Corey LaJoie, the top five. Man, the top five is just all over the place. This is not a realistic top five, to be honest. Except for Logano and Hamlin, this is not a realistic top five. Except if you're on a super speedway, but this is not a realistic top five. Oh my gosh. Hmm. Well, Christopher Bell just got by Corey LaJoy for the 5th spot. Now Bell is up to 5th. Up to 5th now. Hmm. Yep, the gap is less than half a lap now. 13 and a half seconds and shrinking. And the gap between Bell and Bowman has grown to over a second now. This is the weirdest Vegas race ever, and what might be one of the last races. I mean, we'll see, but this has definitely been something. I'll just leave it at that. All right, 15 laps to go. 15 laps to go for Daniel Suarez. Is Suarez going to try to stretch the distance? Is he going to try to stretch it? That's the question right now. I think Bell has time to catch up to Suarez and win. It just has to stay green all the way. Yeah, I think so, because the gap is now down to like 10.2 seconds now. The gap is now 10.2 and shrinking by the minute. Yeah, how much has Daniel Suarez saved? That's also the question. How much has he saved in that 99 car? Now Christopher Bell working his way around Eric Jones. Now catching up to John Hunter Nemechek, who's also on fuel saving mode. Oh, jeez! My gosh, that was close. That was close. Don't know why Bell did that. He's trying to get the draft off of John Hunter Nemechek, and that kind of hindered his progress a little bit. That kind of hindered Bell's progress right now. But he's still gaining. All tracks should remove grass. It's pointless. It's pointless to have grass. I mean, at this point, yeah. I mean, what other tracks have grass besides Vegas, Kansas, Daytona, Talladega? I mean, Daytona and Talladega, I think are fine in my opinion. But in terms of mile and a half, Vegas, Kansas, Texas, of course. But anyways, I'm getting off track. Meanwhile, battle for third. Here comes Christopher Bell underneath Denny Hamlin. Bell to third now. Oh, now Logano's pushing it. Logano's now under second behind Daniel Suarez. Less than 10 laps to go in this race. What does Christopher Bell have enough time to catch up the top two? Oh, teammates. Got teammates going on. Got teammates working together right here. Ryan Blaney trying to help Logano catch up to Suarez. We've seen this before in March between 2311 Racing with Bubba Wallace, who was many laps down trying to help out Tyler Reddick, Kyle Larson, but it didn't work. Now, the Penske teammates, Ryan Blaney, who's had an awful day so far, trying to help his teammate Joey Logano catch up to Daniel Suarez. Is it going to work to their favor? It seems to be working so far. It seems to be working so far. Oh my. The gap is now less than half a second between the top two. And where's Christopher Bell? There he is. There's not much traffic in front of Christopher Bell at this point. He's too far back. Ryan Blaney trying to help out Logano the best he can, as much as he can. The gap is now 0.4 of a second, less than 0.4 of a second. He is gaining on Suarez. Is it going to be enough time, though? And how much has Logano saved? And the gap continues to close. It's less than 0.2. Suarez going to the high side, trying to gain momentum. And here comes Logano to the bottom side by side, as they go to the tri-oval. 5 laps to go. 5 to go. Logano has the edge. Yeah, nothing Daniel Suarez could do. And Logano goes to the point. Logano to the point now. But the question still remains, how much have they saved? How much have they saved? Because Christopher Bell is now 2.5 seconds behind the top two. Less than 5 laps to go. 4 to go now. 6 miles remain in this race. Yeah, I don't think Christopher Bell has enough time to catch up to the top two. There's too much of a gap for Bell to overcome. But man, what a race this has been, coming down to the wire. For Christopher Bell and Alex Bowman's strategy to pit and trying to make it to the end looks as though to be all for naught. But what a day Christopher Bell has done, getting stage points. Now he's 40 points to the good to advance into Championship 4. But so far, the story for the ending of this race, it's all about Joey Logano right now. This time by 2 laps to go. 3 more miles remain in Sin City. The talk has been all along Joey Logano on even number years. At the time when he performs when it matters the most, it's always this race, the first race in the round of 8, where Logano pulls it off to make his way into the Championship 4. And it seems as though that's going to be the situation once again, as coming off turn number 4, this time by white flag, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank for Joey Logano. And Christopher Bell going for second spot on Daniel Suarez. He's got it. Is it going to be enough time for him to run down Joey Logano? Down the backstretch for the final time. The gap is half a second. And through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Also close, but it's not going to be enough for Bell. Off turn number 4, Logano on even number years does it again. He punches his ticket to the Championship 4. My goodness. Logano made it. Logano made it. Logano made it. And he's burning it down once again in Sin City. And the trend continues for Joey Logano on even number years. And he even has enough fuel for a burnout. Look at that. And there goes the tires. There goes the tires. Here he comes, climbing out of the car. He's onto the championship for once again on an even number year. And that was all thanks to his teammate Ryan Blaney pushing him down the backstretch to get to Daniel Suarez and pass him when they came to 5 laps to go. Man, Christopher Bell was close. Half a second was the difference at the checkered flag. Man, he was closing fast. He was closing fast. Got by Daniel Suarez, but just not enough time to get up to Logano. Not enough time. Yep. P2 for Christopher Bell, just but one spot short from being the first driver to punch his ticket to the championship four, as it was all Joey Logano who played the strategy right at Vegas. And the trend once again continues for Logano on even number years. But man, yeah, sucks for Bell. He had the best car, but it was too little, too late to get the win. And look at the elation, typical Logano. But in Logano fashion, in Michael Rook's impression, ha 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 ha! Championship is mine! Ha 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 ha! That was a Michael Rook's impression. But man, that was Las Vegas. That was Las Vegas. And I gotta say, this race was definitely interesting from start to finish in terms of strategy, racing, a little bit of chaos, especially at the beginning of stage 2. But overall, it came down to, at the end of the race, it all came down to about fuel strategy and see who saved the best for last, who saved enough at the end to make it to the end. And for a while, it looked like it was going to be Christopher Bell who pitted along with Alex Bowman and the rest of the field to make it to the end. And Christopher Bell and the rest of the gang were closing hard. But I think it was mainly Christopher Bell because Alex Bowman kind of fell off after being close to Christopher Bell's bumper that first part. With about 35 laps to go, yeah, Bowman kind of fell off. But solid day for Bowman. Solid day for him, I'll say. But when it looked as though Bell was about to get to the win, it wasn't enough. He didn't have enough laps to get to the top 2. Once he got by Daniel Suarez, he just didn't have enough time, and the gap was about half a second. That was the difference between making the championship 4 and not. But as of right now, he's still pretty good on points, 42 to the good, along with Kyle Larson and William Byron. And the guys out, Denny Hamlin, Tyler Reddick, Ryan Blaney, and Chase Elliott. Denny Hamlin, he has had an off day today. He's lucky enough to finish inside the top 10, in my opinion. Oh, here's Byron. Here's Byron. What does he have to say? P4 for William Byron. Solid day for William Byron. Yeah, but Denny Hamlin, his pit crew really let him down this race. Twice now, his pit crew fumbled on the pit stops, especially with changing the tires. First time it was, I believe it was on the right front. They couldn't get that tight enough. Then the second time they made their pit stop, it was the left rear that wasn't on tight enough. So once again, Denny Hamlin's pit crew fails Denny Hamlin at the time when it matters the most. And during the postseason, this is the time when you cannot make any mistakes, especially when you're racing for a championship. And Denny Hamlin's pit crew let him down this race. But like I said, Denny Hamlin was lucky enough to run inside the top 10 or top 5. I don't know where he finished, but a solid finish, but man, a tough day for Denny Hamlin. And speaking of Toyota drivers, Tyler Reddick. Man, Tyler Reddick had a wild ride down the front stretch. It was all mainly because of the transition, and I know I've said this multiple times already. It was the transition from the grass to the quarter-mile track, that little hump going across the grass onto the track. That's what flipped Tyler Reddick's car go over. But man, we haven't seen a flip like that at Las Vegas since Randy LaJoie in 1998 in the Busch Series, back when this track came onto the map. But man, these Gen 7 cars just cannot stay on the ground, it seems like. Many times it was mainly because of the air getting underneath when at high speeds. But this race, it wasn't mainly because of the car getting airborne. It was mainly because of the turf. It was mainly because of the turf that Reddick was sliding through the grass and there was a hump because of the transition from the grass to the quarter mile track, and that's what sent the car over. And because of that, man, Denny Hamlin P8. Ouch. I mean, solid enough that Denny Hamlin round out 8th position, but it could have been better. But yeah, Tyler Reddick, he's gonna have to need a win at this rate. The same with Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott came into this race already in a bad position, but Chase Elliott and Tyler Reddick, they're pretty much in must-win territory right now, especially for Chase Elliott. And those two drivers were top 2 in the Latford system. In the Winston format, Reddick was about 30 points over Chase Elliott in the Latford point system. Well, yeah, around that. So the championship is pretty much wide open at this point. Yeah, you said it best, Alessandro. A must-win for all drivers below the cut line. And how about Kyle Larson rebounding after a disastrous pit stop during stage two that put him 2 laps down, and he comes back around to finish 11th right now. How about that for a turnaround for Kyle Larson? And he's already good on points, so we'll see what happens going into Homestead next week. But as of right now, congratulations to Joey Logano on putting on a clutch performance of when it matters the most, staying out extra long and having enough fuel at the end to win at Las Vegas once again. And I said it multiple times where Joey Logano on even number years, he's won the very first race in the round of 8 to punch his ticket into the championship 4, and he's done it once again. This is the 4th time that he's done it. In 2018, he won at Martinsville when he bumped and run Martin Truex Jr. out of the way to get the championship 4, and we all know how that ended. In 2020, won at Kansas, which was the first race in the round of 8, and we all known for the wrong reasons. Yeah, that race was known for the wrong reasons. 2022, won at Vegas to punch his ticket to the championship 4, and he won the championship as well in 2022. Now, 2024, what's going to happen this year? What position will Joey Logano finish this year in 2024, since he's now part of the championship 4 once again on an even number year? Yep, the trend continues. And I gotta say, Logano got lucky with that DQ, because if Alex Bowman was in this race and still fighting for the championship, Logano would have never been a part of the playoffs to begin with. But thanks to Bowman getting DQ'd for the car being underweight, he got lucky with this one, I'll say. So Logano onto the championship 4. Congratulations to him. As for a rating of this race, it was overall solid. It was an overall solid race from start to finish. I'll give this race a 7 out of 10. Not the best, but not the worst in my opinion, and that's fine. A day full of strategy, a little bit of chaos, but that's fine. You don't need chaos all the time to make a good race. All right, you take care of yourself, Alessandro. You too, man. But anyways, congratulations to Joey Logano on advancing himself into the championship 4 once again. Next week, they're off to Homestead Miami Speedway in South Florida, a track that should have been held as the championship race ever since this last running came in 2019. I so hope Homestead Miami Speedway gets the 2026 season finale date if the track gets renovations, but we'll see what happens. But next week, they're off to Homestead Miami Speedway. Tune in next week for reactions, for live NASCAR reactions from Homestead Miami Speedway. In my opinion, one of the best mile-and-a-half tracks on the NASCAR circuit. But anyways, take care of yourself, guys. It's been your boy, Cito Brown. You all have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys next Sunday for the round of 8 race at Homestead Miami Speedway, the 3rd to last race of this season. Be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe as well if you want to see more live streaming content like this from my channel. So, until then, peace out, y'all.